Hi guys, Barbara here. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I am very excited because I get to present these to you. Take a look. Chocolate chip muffins, so good that they can rival anything you can get at Costco. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. Guys, so the first thing I did was set the oven to preheat at 400 degrees Fahrenheit because it takes a while to get there, okay? So this is 1 cup of all-purpose flour sifted, and this is the easiest way that I found to sift the flour when you want to put it in a small bowl like this. This is a 1/3 cup of baking cocoa, and you don't want to put more than a 1/3 cup because it is going to be a little bit too bitter if you put more, alright? This is 1/2 cup plus 2 tablespoons of regular white sugar, and I found the perfect amount. I made these muffins 5 times until I got them perfect, alright? So stick with this. This is 1/2 teaspoon of each. Baking soda, baking powder, and salt. Any salt will do. So essentially this right here is our dry ingredients batch. This doesn't really qualify as a dry ingredient, but sometimes it does, okay? You guys know that sometimes you have to cream the butter and the sugar, but we're not going to do that today. Fun, fun, fun in the sun. Okay, so over here, what I have is 2 tablespoons of milk, and I have this beautiful little glass that I can measure it out with. Of course, you can use your 2 tablespoons like this. 1 egg. This is a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Now, normally in baking, olive oil won't work, but it'll work with these muffins, okay? Trust me. This is 2/3 cup of applesauce, and it's the sweetened one, not the unsweetened. If you don't have 2/3 cup measurement, like I do here, I'm so lucky because my friend Lisa gave that to me. Use a 1/3 cup twice, all right? Simple, simple, simple. This is 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract right here, and I'm using the pure extract. And I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. Any brand will do. And I'm going to measure that out as we go along. Of course, oh, I almost forgot. It's chocolate chip muffins. So we're going to need some chocolate chips, all right? So let's get started with the making of the muffins. Into this big, beautiful bowl, I'm adding the 1 cup of flour, the baking cocoa, the sugar, of course, and then next the baking powder, baking soda, and salt combo. And then I'm just using my whisk to just gently stir this up to make sure it's well incorporated. Now let me set this aside and work on the wet ingredients. This is the Greek yogurt, and remember it's 3 tablespoons only, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and I'm using the pure stuff. And then the applesauce, 2/3 cup, and the 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Let me beat this egg lightly and then add this all together and then whisk. Now I'm not adding in the milk yet, and remember it's 2 ounces of milk. I made a mistake in the opening saying it's 2 tablespoons, but it's 2 ounces, okay? Now let me go ahead and pour the custard into the dry. I'm calling this a custard because it just pretty much looks like a custard to me. It smells wonderful too. It smells like chocolate pudding. Now I'm using a whisk here, but I'm going to quickly change this out to a spatula. And all I'm doing is kind of working the batter around to make sure there's no dry spots on the bottom. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the milk. I add the milk last because I always want to check to make sure I need the whole thing, and I always end up needing the whole 2 ounces, okay? So now it's time for the chocolate chips, and I'm starting off with a 1/2 cup, but put as much chocolate chips as you desire because I'm going to end up adding more because it wasn't enough. Now let me go ahead and fold this. And then everybody tells me use a bag like this and then cut a hole and squeeze the batter out. But I think it's going to not be cost effective for me. So I'm going to use spoons. And I'm just going to eyeball into each of these cups to make sure that I have almost equal amounts. It's not going to be precise, okay? Make sure you clean out everything out of your bowl and clean everything off your spatula. At 400 degrees Fahrenheit for the oven, I'm going to stick them in right now, and I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes only. I want it for 5 minutes at this temperature, and then now at 375 for 25 minutes, okay? And of course, you know they're done if the skewer or toothpick comes out clean. Look how they cracked open for us, guys. Oh my goodness, I wish I had smell-o-vision. So take a look at the finished product. They taste good, they smell good, and they look just beautiful against this white plate. Now let me tell you guys the story of these muffins. I did 3 different recipes 6 different times over the course of the past 10 days. I am so grateful to have Colin and his family and Louis and his family just receive these muffins from me because every time I made them, I made a batch of 6. So 6 times 6, that's 36 muffins that I've given away. And they were so awesome because even when the muffins didn't taste so good, they took them. When they weren't moist, they took them. So now that I have perfection, I have to run these muffins over to my two great families, okay? You guys try this recipe. Try it exactly the way I show you first, because if you want to start tweaking things, then you can know where you went wrong. Because 6 different times to try the muffins, let me tell you, somebody's lying about them recipes out there, right? But this one is precise and it's fantastic and it tastes great. I just really want to say a heartfelt thank you to everybody who's watching right now. And until I see you guys again, take care. Oh, you can't eat this without milk?
Yeah.
He's a sicko. This is good anyway. Did you start back the camera?
I don't know.
We never stopped it, huh?
No, it's still rolling.
Oh my God, shout out to Josh. He is so good with helping me with the camera.
I don't even know if it's a shot.
Please.
Well,
You're not that much taller than me, Josh.
You can't go that low.
Okay, you're in a shot.
Yeah. No, I'm just playing.
Oh my God.
Fantastic.
I want to give a shout out to two sisters, Tenny and Farry, that I met at the Ontario Mills Plaza in Southern California. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello, guys, because you're only the second and the third people that have ever recognized me in public. It's awesome. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Please check out my other channels, the Product Review channel, my family vlogs, and Joe's channel. You can find all the links in the description box below.